Oh, that's the character of those guys in that locker room. Um, the thing about being, kind of understand there's another game to be played and that one's over and we can learn from, but to think ahead and think in the present, and those guys responded today.
You guys missing some guys, Memphis as well, but one of the best defenses in the league. What'd you like about your offense and just the way, you get 3 players with over 20 points here tonight?
Well, they're sharing the ball. There was a lot of movement. Guys weren't settling. And the nice thing about the offense down the end is going to, playing inside. And we were getting wide open looks on the perimeter, but also Brooke understanding, when to take it. I was joking with him that, we got to get you to the free throw line. But he's just getting back in the rhythm of things. But, again, just his dominance of being a guy that we can throw the ball and play off of.
I know you mentioned you got a lot of veteran guys in the room, but is that exactly the kind of response you wanted to see after yesterday?
Yeah, watching what happened in Houston, understand these guys have a lot of character, a lot of pride, and we didn't play well. But the thing was, in that locker room is to end the month on a positive, and we did that. Now going back home, hopefully we can get healthy and continue to build on what we did tonight.
Was tonight an example of how much KG can give you guys on defense and with leadership and everything?
He's done it for us all season defensively, and he's had great looks that haven't gone in, and tonight he had great looks that went in, and some of them just hung on the rim. So he's a guy that takes a lot of pride on the defensive end, and again, he did that for us. But everybody, pitched in defensively. Everybody was talking, and this is something that, again, we can build on.
But it seemed like KG was also efficient. He had, I think, 7, 8 rebounds, a couple of assists out there. Do you feel like he's kind of like a glue guy? You get to that role, you want to be as a glue guy out there a little bit, more of a role player?
Well, he came here as being the role player. He's not looking to be, the focal point or the main guy. He's here to supporting cast. And he's a great teammate, but he's also looked upon as one of the leaders in that locker room. And tonight is a perfect example of him, having enough of what's been going on with the losing and stepping up. But he also had his teammates around him. And Joe and Dre were great tonight for us, getting us off to a good start.
How nice is it to have Brooke back, to be able to go to him down the stretch like that and get either basically a basket or a foul shot every trip?
It's great going down the stretch, understanding how to play with Brooke. But I thought the way we set the tone of, getting Joe and Dre established early, and understanding, Joe's, trying to, step up, and he did that tonight. He's one of those leaders in that locker room, and guys followed, and it's nice to see us get a win after a long road trip.
Yeah, it looked like you were trying to get everybody in the post. So down there some, you had Joe down there some, Blatch. Was that a focus for you guys going into the game to try to get it yourselves?
We're trying. We feel there's some matchups that we can look at, and we got guys who can pass. But the biggest thing, we also got guys who can knock down shots around the perimeter. So it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent too. If they come double, as you saw, you got wide open threes, and it's just a matter of knocking those down.
When they cut that deficit to 1 early in the fourth, what's the key there to withstanding that and making sure that you guys get back to lead?
Those guys stayed together. No one hung their head. No one panicked. We got stops when we had to. They made their run, but we responded, and that's what good teams do, and that's how we're going to build on that. And normally we could let go of the rope and maybe try to do it individually, but those guys in that locker room stayed together.
With Blatch, she made 3 threes tonight. I think a career high for him. What about that? Just that fine line of be able to shoot those shots, but make sure he doesn't fall in love with that three-pointer too much.
He's got to take the shot that presents itself, and those were all in rhythm shots that he took from behind the arc. And you can see, he was totally into the game, not just offensively, but defensively. And again, when he's talking out there, he's like KG, the guy that guys can feed off of, and that's what he did tonight.
Given how rough this first month has been, is there any added importance to ending it with a win and going home now for, I think you got like 13 to 16 at home?
What rough month? It's been a great process, a great learning experience, and so everyone in that locker room doesn't like to lose, but it's something that we can learn from, and hopefully that if there's ever an opportunity that comes about, that we know how to respond to it.